Hello guys, welcome back. My name is Trish. Today I'm going to do something a little bit different. How to create a catchy YouTube thumbnail. Why? I recently helped my sister set up a YouTube channel, and I feel that if you are one that is starting out a YouTube channel, one of the key things that you need to do is to have a very good thumbnail. So I wanted to give tips on how to make your thumbnail stand out. Please follow her on YouTube. I will put her link in the description below. So the first thing we're going to do is to set up the size of our thumbnail. YouTube have a standard thumbnail size. So I'm going to go to File and I'm going to choose New. And we're going to change to pixels. And I'm going to also change the width to 1280. And the height, we're going to keep it at 720. I'm going to keep the resolution at 72. And I'm going to click on Create. So the first thing is to bring in our subject. So I'm going to click on my subject layer. And I'm going to drag it into my working file. I'm going to press Ctrl T to activate my selection. I'm going to hold down my Shift and I'm going to stretch by holding one end. So the next step is to cut out our subject. So I'm going to select my quick selection tool and I'm going to click on Select Subject. So with our selection made for us, there are a few things that we need to fix. So I'm going to pick my lasso tool. So I see this area and I want to get rid of this piece. So with our selection complete, I'm going to, first of all, create a copy of our background. And I'm going to turn that off. And then with our background, I'm going to now create a layer mask. So I'm going to click on this icon. And as you can see, it cuts out the background for me. And I'm going to turn back on the original image. And I'm going to go to Filter, Blur, and I'm going to choose Gaussian Blur. And I'm going to, and just looking at this, what I want is to have a darker background, and this will not do it for me. So I am going to add another image which is darker, and I'm going to blur that out. I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to drag it into my working file. So I'm going to right click, go to blending options, and I'm going to click on strokes. And as you can see, it creates a border for me, and you can click on your style and then begin to play with your stroke thickness around your subject. I'm just going to leave it at 10. I'm going to click OK. I'm going to select my move tool, and I'm going to set my subject a little bit down here. And I'm going to zoom in, and then I'm going to add my text. I'm going to click on my text tool. I'm going to add a shadow by right-clicking on my text layer, go to blending options, and I'm going to add a drop shadow, just like that. And what I want to do, I'm going to double-click on the drop shadow, and I am going to increase the size just a little. And I'm going to click OK. And now the next thing is to add the rest of my text and elements. So I'm going to make a copy of my text by dragging it to the duplicate icon next to the delete icon. And I'm going to drag this down. I'm going to rename, and I'm going to also change the color. I'm going to choose like this blue, I'm going to increase the size by pressing Ctrl T, and I'm going to scale by holding down my shift and then pulling on one end. I'm going to double click to deselect. I'm going to move it into the position that I want. I'm going to right click and then I'm going to also move. And then I'm going to add my third text. I'm going to type in width. I'm going to change the font style. And with my move tool, I'm going to set it in the middle. I'm going to press Ctrl T to transform or to activate my selection. And I'm going to scale it just like that. I'm going to move it down a little. Now I'm going to bring in another element, which is the YouTube subscribe button. I'm going to drag it into my working file. I'm going to set it here. I'm going to press Ctrl T to transform, to activate my selection, and I'm going to move it right there. I'm going to scale it down a little by holding down my shift and I'm going to set it there. I hope you found this tutorial very helpful and it's something that you are going to use in your creative design. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also turn on the notification bell for all future uploads. And as always, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate you taking the time to go through my tutorial. Bye!